Hello, Brian and Lars from COLOURLOCK again here, still in Florida. After the rain we have less temperature, what is nice.
Very
and
nice.
Now we want to go again to our Honda, clean the seat. So we want to headlight the
new leather care kit strong.
and the smooth leather care kit with a mild leather cleaner. Both are available with mild or strong leather cleaner. New leather care kit is for leather until 0 to 3 years. There's a sealant product inside, what we call leather shield. Here is a protector inside, what is a conditioner, what leather needs after 3 years. And
For aged leathers or for newer leathers, as
how it is, yeah.
that's how it is.
So now Brian will show you the process, what is easy and
Yes,
simple.
simple. All right, hello guys. We've got done fixing the steering wheel, so now we're gonna move on to the seat. And with this, we're highlighting the new leather care kit with a strong leather cleaner. This kit does not come with the cleaning brush, but a highly useful tool that I definitely recommend having, and along with a towel. The kit does come with a foam cube block, which is a substitute for the brush. This leather is a little bit more dirty, a little bit more soiled, so I'm going to use a little bit more agitation, and it's going to help me get the job done a little bit more efficiently and faster. The foam will still do the same thing, and is probably a little bit more gentle along the same process, but at the end of the day, we're going to end up with the exact same results. So I would definitely pick up the leather care brush along with any kit, new or with any leather cleaner, new or strong, mild or strong. So without using the foam brush or the foam cube, because like I said, I'm going to jump right to it and I would like to say aggressive, but we're gonna get the leather cleaned up quickly in this method. Because we're gonna follow up later, that's okay.
So it's a foam spanding bottle, so it comes out with foam, and we always recommend to put it on your application tool, so on the foam block or on the brush, never directly on the leather.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So, and you're going to get some foaming in the agitation as well, and you would also notice the same thing even if using the foam block. So the foam blocks are also really great. So if you have perforated seats, the foam block might be the way to go for you. But again, these kits are designed for newer leathers. This particular newer leather is just extremely dirty, so we're going to jump straight to a brush. But again, otherwise, for a brand new car, this foam block is more than effective, and it's going to get the job done. And again, our ideal process here is to clean and then protect it. So with a little bit of the strong leather cleaner, we're just going to start cleaning the area. Which I've already lifted up an ink stain. This is a ballpoint ink stain, and we've already lifted up one of those. Now that one's gone.
So we did the masking tape in the middle to have a 50-50, to just show a little bit later better the cleaning result, that you get a better idea what has really happened with the surface.
And we like to kind of clean, I always say, one section at a time. So if we're looking at this seat in sections, we have 1 section, 2 sections, 3 sections, 4 sections, 5 sections. So if I'm looking at each pattern that's laid out on this seat, then I'm kind of focusing all of my efforts into this area, and then I'm looking at this area and this area, as opposed to trying to just do the whole thing at once. If we do the whole thing at once, we're going to get really ahead of ourselves. So we do want to focus our attention into one section at a time, which is going to help us come up with a better end result. these leather brushes are designed exactly for leather. And I've had people ask me in the past, I don't know if I want to take a brush to my leather. These leather brushes are made for this reason. They will not hurt the leather. They will not hurt the pigment, the top coat. They will not hurt anything that we're scrubbing on this. You can become rather aggressive. You can put pressure. And again, between the two products, there's nothing that's actually being damaged here. We're serving this leather a benefit by this process because of the pH balance that the leather likes is within this bottle. And it's doing a fantastic job at not only cleaning it, but it's also helping to kind of put it back into a state that it was produced at. So over time, as sweat and soiled areas and rain and things like that have all these are adjusting what the leather kind of likes or wants. The leather cleaners of all of them along the board, the mild, strong, the smooth, they're helping to put the leather back at a proper pH. This is going to help it to stop to become, it's going to stop it from becoming brittle. It's going to stop it from being able to be in a position where you can't work with it. So if the leather is too hard right here and we can't bend it or we can't move it, this leather cleaner is going to help us be able to kind of get it back to a malleable state where we can have that flexibility that leather needs. Yeah. So
when you touch this polster here, I will also explain a little bit about leather and vinyl, because what you can see here, this is real leather, this is vinyl on the side. So how to figure out, you will find another video, but the cleaning process and the cleaners are made for both materials. So you can use the strong leather cleaner and the mild leather cleaner also on the vinyl. Yes, we have a artificial leather cleaner, so a special vinyl cleaner, but you don't have to switch to this other product just to clean the vinyl. The strong leather cleaner and the mild leather cleaner both are fine on vinyl too, and will clean it very well. So just clean your whole seat and don't care where is it vinyl, where is real leather.
Correct. And what we also can notice is that already, whether it's clean or dirty, another identifiable thing to kind of recognize that is the color tone difference. So typically where there's real leather at, there's going to be a more of a probably a matte color with most colors. It's going to have more of a matte looking appearance through that abrasion, whereas the vinyl side is still kind of holding true. It's a far more stable material, long-term durable material, so therefore it's gonna have a different color tone to it, simply because of the underlying material is just far more stable than a traditional leather. So
I let you clean everything and then we will do the 50-50.
Yeah. Okay, so for demonstration, we used a piece of masking tape just to kind of show a before and after, and we cleaned one side of the seat, which is going to be this nice matte section with the strong leather cleaner, and a sold separately cleaning brush. There's a massive difference.
Yeah, I think the picture tells everything.
And we did that in about 2 minutes, 3 minutes probably. So within 2 to 3 minutes, we've done a couple things here. Number one, we've cleaned it, which is ideally what a lot of people will say, this works and this looks great. But again, because of the nature of the leather cleaner, we've also added the benefit of giving it some of its properties back, you know, giving it that ability to continue to stay malleable. And that's a really great thing. It's not water. If I took water and a brush, with a little bit of effort, chances are I can produce the same result. Water is not set at a pH that is desirable for leather, and it's going to eventually cause leather to dry, crack, harden, and come with a lot of problems, you know, some problems that we can kind of see right here on this bolster as they've, you know, developed over a period of time. So there's a little bit of wear and tear here, and a lot of this can be caused from water by itself. So again, this cleaner is a very important step. Brand new leather, older leather, but the cleaning process is a process that is most important in the entire process. So I don't want to overlook the fact that, okay, it cleaned it and now we went from dirty to clean, but on the better hand, we are adding a little bit of life back into the leather at the same time. So that's a very important for the long-term preservation. It's very important for maintaining and keeping the leather in a position where we're going to stop the aging. We're going to stop the aging right now, you know. So we're going to stop it, and we're going to fix this bolster and this seat and put it back into a state that is, you know, going to give it a lot more life back into it. So
okay, so now we clean the full seat.
Correct.
And then we see us again with the leather shield and the protector.
Yep.
And show how we apply this. So thank you, Brian, for cleaning the whole seat. Here you can see everything looks now clean. And what's next?
So we've cleaned the seat with the strong leather cleaner and the leather cleaning brush. And now we're going to focus on protection. So again, this kit is designed for newer vehicles, and protection from the start would be better than protection from a few years. But we're still in the category of new. So with that being said, we're going to focus the efforts on to clean and protect. And with that, we're going to use the COLOURLOCK leather shield and the applicator pad cloth here within the kit as well. So the cleaning again is serving a massive benefit to the leather. So if we have it in our mind that we need to condition the leather next, again with newer leathers, the conditioning is not so important right off the bat in the first few years. So as long as we're using a great leather cleaner that's helping with that preservation factor of the underlying material below the pigment, then we're doing the leather a great benefit in that process. It is technically, if we wanted to categorize it as a conditioning agent, it can be categorized as that through our cleaning process. So again, a very highly effective, very beneficial step in the process. So with that being said, we have a clean slate now, and the effort is going to be to focus on the leather shield, which is we're going to apply a thin coat of leather shield over the seat, and ideally this is going to help to reduce dye transfer. It's going to help with our maintenance, and you would also notice that as we're getting in and out of the bolsters, we are having a little less friction getting in and out. So as opposed to having a very abrasive action of going into this seat, leather shield is going to allow us to kind of glide over it and come into it. But again, importantly, it's protecting from the friction, and it's going to help also reduce the abilities of dye transfer, which on light colored vehicles can be problematic, especially for anybody with white leather.
Yeah. And it works also, what I can say behind the camera, it works also on vinyl.
Correct.
Vegan leather, what you will
Correct.
find maybe in a Tesla.
Correct.
The ultra wide. So it's also very helpful for this. And this product doesn't mean that it never come dirty, the leather again. This is not what it means, but it comes much more slowly.
Correct.
Dirty, and if it's dirty, it's just easier to clean. So you don't need the next time a strong leather cleaner and a brush. Mild leather cleaner with a sponge
Correct.
is absolutely enough. And the next time,
Correct.
we recommend to do this all 3 months, minimum all 6 months, but better to do it all 3 months.
Correct.
And always clean before. So
Yes.
it's like you wash your hands and you
Condition.
and then you condition, you put cream on it, and it's the same on the leather seat or the leather surface. First cleaning, what is the main thing, and then applying shield.
Correct.
But show how you do it, please.
Correct. So they come in 150 ml bottles. This is more than enough leather shield to cover probably multiple family wagons here. Yeah. So this is a great product to have on your shelf, and we're going to apply a little bit of product. It's completely transparent, So as we first apply it, we're going to notice how it's altering some of the sheen, but it only takes a minute or two for it to dry, and as it dries, it dries completely transparent to the color leather that it's been applied to. So don't worry about it altering or changing the looks of your leather. It's not going to add a overly shine it, or it's not going to have any type of a greasy feel afterwards.
Great.
All right,
You clean
guys.
it and you seal it.
We cleaned it, we sealed it.
Yeah.
We have the perfect kit for it, so that's most important. So again, we have just done the driver's seat, clean, leather cleaner strong, following up with the leather shield. Very simple, very easy to do, 2-part system.
Yeah. So leather shield in the first 2-3 years. After this, you move to the leather protector, what is in the smooth leather care kit, and the process is absolutely the same. What is it with the leather shield? And yeah, so care for your car, clean it, protect it, and
Correct.
you will have always a nice, beautiful
Correct.
vehicle.
And stopping the damage before it starts is would have been the ideal thing with this particular car, but again, we've at least reduced it from happening any further at this time. So right now it's pretty much, it's as good as new as it's going to get.
Yeah. So maybe you see also some color missing on the polster in the
Correct.
video. We notice this also.
A little bit.
So check out the next video. In this video we will show you how to recolor or repaint it. What's the correct wording?
Leather fresh.
Leather
And
fresh.
We're going to leather fresh that bolster.
Yeah. Okay. See you in the next video. We will recolor.